What's up, everybody? Welcome to the full NFL expansion. I'm about to show you guys our. I need to turn this music off. It's annoying me. I'm gonna show you guys our full league in just a second. Let me turn this fucking menu music off. Okay, that's so much better. Oh my god. Alright, so we currently just made the whole league. Uh, Not only a fantasy draft, but also uh, we did an expansion for every single team. The only team we couldn't do was the Texans. EA sucks dick, and they don't have enough teams to expand to. So unfortunately, they're the Texans, but it's a different city. I forgot what city we picked. But anyways, we're gonna show you guys. We have. Where can I go to see what city they're in? Fuck. Is there a way to look at the whole league? Probably not till the season starts, because then you can go into the settings. But anyways, we got a whole bunch of different people on different teams. There probably is a spot to go to, I just can't think of it. I'd like to scout the enemy teams. So this is the Chicago Texans instead of the Houston Texans. But which sounds really stupid. But let me show you guys the teams, so then you guys can pick what your favorite city is, what your favorite team is. So starting off, we have. Fuck, I did that same. I'm playing on PS5, so it's a little wonky. Okay, here we go. NFL rosters. So for starters, we have the Antlers. They have Sam Howell, backup Tyler Huntley, and McKee. We'll do a quick glimpse through each of the teams, but we're not going to hang in here forever. So that's Howell, Miles Sanders, Mostert, and Sanders. Like, they got the speed and the power. That's not bad. They're going to need to rely on their running game unless Howell has a breakout season, which he's not looking bad in real life. There's Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Cooks, Cedric Wilson. They have a lot of overachievers, or like underrated people who aren't bad. But I see Marshall not doing too bad, and obviously Jerry Jeudy's going to be the star. Dawson Knox, not a bad tight end. The line is looking sus. Like, they have a horrible O-line. They're going to get wrecked. Their defense, let's see if they have a good defense, because their offense was not it. Kenny Clark, Parsons. Okay, so that's probably the best player on their team. Grover Stewart, Durrell from the Seahawks. Devondre Campbell as their middle linebacker. Dude, Devondre is crazy because like he almost was like out of the league. Like no teams really wanted him, and then Green Bay picked him up and he popped off that one year, like 3 years ago. We got Christian Gonzalez, rookie day one starter. And then yeah, their cornerbacks aren't horrible. They got some good speed. And Sutton, he's not the fastest. Then Trevon Moehrig from the Raiders, and Derwin. So with can Derwin and Parsons inflict enough pain to like keep this team afloat? That's the question. Now we got the Armadillos. Their team. Let's see like what their main best people are. They got Justin Jefferson, Demarcus Lawrence wreaking havoc, Poyer Hendrickson. Okay, their QB is the bottom massage. They got okay running backs, and obviously Jefferson, Marvin Mims is good, and some okay depth, and a legit blocking and receiving tight end. We'll go a little faster through the teams. Okay, Aviators. They have Jimmy G, Bijan Robinson with Jimmy G. Jimmy G always gets lucky with like teams that have good running backs to carry his ass. And Rashad White is looking good on the Bucks in real life. Um, he's gonna be thrown to Jackson Smith and Jigba and DJ Moore with some speed and some not bad wide receivers. Parham's super tall. Goddard's like not bad. I actually like Goddard. He's won me some games. Oh, they got Simmons at MLB, and of course he gets stuck with Hicks ahead of him on the chart, just like what happened in real life in Arizona, until they got rid of Hicks. That's hilarious. I feel like that's one of the main reasons he never flourished. Was Cardinals buried him on the depth chart, looked at him as like maybe he's a safety, maybe he's the middle linebacker. He didn't get enough starting reps. They gave it to Hicks. That caused his confidence to be lower, and he didn't have enough playing time. And he ended up on the Giants. I thought he was an amazing draft pick, and he would have done so much better on any other team. So then they have Bradley Chubb. Oh, Ramsey, Savage, Reed. They have a pretty good defensive backs. Moving on to the Bisons. They got they got the mayonnaise coffee boy. Trevor Lawrence starting. Javante and Charbonnet, both hard boiled running backs. Amon Ra, St. Brown, Olave. Olave is gonna take that starting role from him eventually. That's what I believe. But this is reliable wide receivers right here. And then it gets kind of rough, but I think Alec Pierce will move up the depth chart. Njoku. I feel like Njoku, if he was put on like with like Mahomes or like a good quarterback that utilizes the tight end better, he would be an amazing player. But he's always been stuck with quarterbacks that don't even really focus on him. He's open all the time if you look at film. Asante Samuel, Brent, Adrian Phillips, ex-Charger, ex-Patriot, actually getting a starting role. That rookie might take his spot. No, he's gonna be starting for a while. Um, Bisons aren't a bad team. I still haven't seen a team where I'm like, holy shit, they're gonna win the championship yet. We got Goff, Pollard at running back. Deontay Dotson. Dotson's really good. He might become the starter eventually. Sky Moore. They got some speed. Holy shit, they got some speed. Kelsey, all reliable. So who's thrown to him? Goff with Kelsey. Interesting. And then we'll do a quick glimpse over. Ooh, Will Anderson. Oh my God, with Jalen Carter. Wait, who's their other lineman? Cam Jordan, Will Anderson, and that's a pretty nasty defensive line. And then they got some good. They got some pretty good. Logan Wilson, he's quick. Okay, their defense is strong. It's not a bad team. Black Knights are looking good. Like they're the most well-rounded I've seen yet. Then we have Baker Mayfield fighting with Jameis Winston. Mixon, Herbert, Benjamin. We got Garrett Wilson with Jordan Addison. Shit, that's crazy. And who's their QB? Baker. Hey, this team might be able to do something. They're Ferguson. I think Ferguson's gonna overtake Disley eventually if they're smart. Max Crosby, Josh Sweat, Vita Vea. Their defense is pretty. Ooh, wait, cornerback. Big play Slay. Their defense isn't bad. I I don't think this team's that great though. We have Russ. Hey, Bulls country. Let's ride. We got Russ, a Kane. A Chain? Is it A Chain? A Chain. Calvin Ridley. He's got he's got okay wide receivers, nothing crazy. Reliable Mark Andrews. The defense is the linebackers are good. The line was kind of sus. Good cornerbacks, but not great. And their defensive backs are just like not bad. Okay, so we have Burrow with Wentz behind him. Wait, is Wentz really only 65 overall? Holy shit. The fall from grace. Okay, so we have Joe Burrow, Christian McCaffrey. This team's looking crazy already. With Pickens? Yo, I think I found my favorite team so far. And they got hella speed. I'm streaming. Um, and then we got Evan Ingram. This team is like the best team I've seen yet. Their line is actually legit as well. They must have got like an early draft pick. They got Chase Young and Turner, Jordan Davis. This dude, 80 speed, 96 strength. Like everybody's hype for the other dude on the Eagles, the rookie. But Jordan Davis has a chance to be crazier than him. But it looks like he takes plays off. I don't know. Like the Eagles are so fucking stacked at the D line in real life. And then he's got old reliable 13-year experience Linval Joseph behind him. Then we have Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr, he's older now, but he was such an athletic specimen. But I felt like he didn't play cerebral, he played instinctual. You have to have a blend of instinctual, which is a form of cerebral as well. But he used his athleticism more than his brain. Don't get me wrong, he sniffed out a lot of like screens and shit. He's not a bad player. But like obviously Kendricks, out of the two of them who were on the Vikings, Kendricks was like extremely cerebral. Got tons of interceptions, is amazing in coverage and at stopping the run. Anthony Barr was like better at stopping the run and like super athletic. I thought he would have a better career than he did. Okay, let's continue. I'm talking too much. We got Jamie Collins and I'm gonna try to say it. Foyesade Oluokun. We got Damone Clark. I like this guy on the Cowboys. Damone Clark's sick. I like the way he plays. And I just wanted to say I I don't watch a lot of Panthers games, but Frankie Louvu as a linebacker like pops out when I watch them play. He plays with so much heart, dude. Like I'm actually becoming a huge fan of Louvu. I'm over here coughing and shit. We got Xavier Howard with his like 20 baby mamas. Akuda, Alante, not bad. Diggs, wait, who was his backup? Okay, they're kind of sus at safety, but this team is stacked. This team is the best team I've seen yet. Okay, we got Tua with Jacoby behind him. So I think Jacoby was a Dolphin for a little bit too. I might be wrong. And then we got Ben Kurt. Dude, scope him out on TikTok, guys. He's fire. Uh, so we got Kurt with Jonathan. No, don't play Taylor. Cam Akers. Okay, so let me see again. Jonathan Taylor with who? Tua. Then we got Ayuk, who's really good. All not bad players. Jacoby Myers' speed is lacking, but he's got hands. Um, I think Jacoby Myers is actually way faster than 85 or whatever speed in real life, but Madden did him dirty. Then we got Tano Passignon, Ogba, Christian Wilkins. Wait, isn't, if I'm not mistaken, Ogba and Wilkins are actually Dolphins with Tua, IRL. Then we got Sebastian Joseph Day. He has such a good personality on the Chargers. He like didn't even play for them that long, and he became a captain. He went from the Rams to the Chargers and fit in with them perfectly, dude. I love Sebastian Joseph Day, even though he had a horrible play that hurt us, where he like fucked up the QB. Like he usually does really good. Okay, then we got. They got some speed. They got some speed at linebacker, but it could be better. They might pop off. Denzel Ward with. They're pretty rough at corner. I'd be starting Denzel, Isaiah, and then Ambry would be moved up, and I would put like these slow ass dudes behind Ambry Thomas. I like Ambry from the 49ers. We got C.J. Gardner Johnson throwing them hands. At Deshaun Elliott. Stroud. So I just wanted to say real quick, I thought the Condors could have been a better team. They're not bad though. Desperados, we got Stroud with Najee and Donta. Dude, that's some strong ass, like pound that rock fucking running backs, bro. We got Devontae Adams. All the teams don't have fullbacks, so I'm guessing like they're gonna be putting tight ends at fullback, or like one team's gonna have 20 fullbacks, which is weird. So the Desperados, let me pay attention. We got Stroud, Najee, and Donta. Then we got Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Noah Brown. Mac Hollins is looking crazy too, guys. Mac Hollins, I'm not sure if you saw him in the preseason. He got ripped, bro. Okay, so we got Matt. That's a crazy wide receiver crew. We got Jasicki at tight end. Tyree Wilson, Raiders rookie. Keanu Benton. Is his strength only 88? I figured it would have been more. We got Maniac, Darius Shaquille Leonard. Not a bad team, bro. They got Tariq. Yo, Desperados is one of the better teams I've seen so far, in my opinion. We got Dak with Derrick Henry. Interesting. Mike Williams. Rest in peace to his season. Drake London. Pretty good wide receiver crew. Dalton Kincaid, the rookie. Their defense, their defense is kind of weak. They have a crazy offense, bad defense. The Dragons. Dreadnoughts, Sam Darnold with Marcus Mariota behind him. Cordero and Aaron Jones, interesting. Depending. Oh shit, they got Shaheed with Diggs. Curtis Samuel. That's like not. They have really good wide receivers. I was gonna say if they didn't have good wide receivers, bye babe. It wouldn't hurt for them to move Cordell Patterson back to wideout. But their defense is looking pretty stout. Rip Van Ginkel. Their defense is okay. Kyle Hamilton makes their secondary better, but their defense isn't bad. Next up, we got the Elks. Jalen Hurts. with James Cook from the Bills. And the Slim Reaper united with Jalen Hurts. Interesting, dude. And then we got Darnell Mooney, Robert Woods, Rashee Rice from the Chiefs, and McBride. Interesting offense. This is another team that might pop. Oh, and they got Mack, Mosley. Their linebackers are crazy. Let me see their D line. Okwara. Is that how you say it? Okay, their D line is okay. Their linebackers are fucking insane. They should play in a 3-4. Stephon Gilmore, Forbes. Okay, their cornerbacks are looking. Dude, their secondary is not bad at all. Elks have a chance for the title. Purdy, Jamal Williams with AJ Dillon. That's some like strong ass running backs. The anime lover. So we got Brock Purdy with Jamal. I'm rooting for this team because I like Jamal Williams. Like I'm a huge fan of him. Debo with Tyler Boyd, Jamal Agnew. They got some speed on this team, aside from Tyler Boyd. And then Mercedes Lewis, homie's 40 years old almost. Wild. 17 years in the league. The only person who's been in the league longer is Aaron Rodgers. But then their backup is Okonkwo, who's like pretty sick. Their line looks not bad. Barmore, Granderson. Their O line, their D line is mid. Roquan makes their linebacking core not bad. Like he's a good piece to build around. Their cornerbacks are not that great. And their safeties. Jimmy Ward's not bad. He's good actually. This team's kind of mid actually. Jordan Love with the Huskies. Followed up with Isaiah Pacheco, so we got some youngsters. And at wideout we have Waddle, Chark, Campbell, McLeod, Thornton. Insane speed. So Jordan Love has some weapons. And Kyle Pitts, holy fuck. This offense is wild. They're all young and talented. Like they have a chance to take to like if they don't win in the first 2 years, they might take over they might be a franchise in the future. If Love doesn't shit the bed. We got Farrell. Their D line is kind of mid. Josh Allen is good. Okereke is good. And this fool right here, Trenton Simpson, low overall, but look at his stats. 91 speed. His hip power is 89. And his strength isn't even bad. Like, that's a crazy rookie. Travon Walker. Dude, they talked so much about Travon Walker in the rookie, like when he was a rookie. And then out of nowhere, like you haven't heard about him at all, barely. Tre'Davious White and Stingley, that's a crazy cornerback starting rotation. We got Bynum and Jamal and Jonathan Allen in there. So this team is really fucking good. Stafford on the Lumberjacks with DeAndre Swift and Tyreek. So Stafford with Tyreek. Gallup is good. Van Jefferson is underrated. Puka Nakua. I personally think like Nakua made Van Jefferson irrelevant. Like homie's popping off in real life right now. Greg Dulcich, some speed at tight end. Sweat, Simmons, Payne. Oh my god. And then we got Sanborn's not a bad tackler. Bolton's legit. Van Noy's getting long in the tooth. We got Greg Newsome and some other underachieving cornerbacks. Cisco, Kirby Joseph. So their safeties are kind of sus. This team's not bad though. So the Monarchs have Mac Jones with Trey Lance. Is Trey Lance gonna steal that position? That's the question. Because Mac Jones, he's been playing horribly. I'm not gonna lie. When the Daniel Jones got drafted by the Giants and when Mac Jones got drafted early, I was laughing at both of them. Like Mac Jones isn't horrible, but with the other talent still on the board, the Giants, I was crying laughing when that draft happened. Like I was like, why would you pick him over the other players available? Like you could have got Daniel Jones in the second round, and if you're smart, the third. Um, if he was still there. Elijah Mitchell, Rashad Penny. This team is hurting, bro, so far. Uh, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones, the Joneses. Sorry if you guys are watching this and you don't like it. I respect anybody who puts on a helmet and goes out on the field. I respect you, but just like as a sports fan, I'm just saying like, yeah, I apologize. we got we got Christian Kirk, Elijah Moore, Nelson Aguilar, and Robbie Chosen. Weird, weird draft, bro. Darren Waller's like the best player I've seen on them so far. I don't even want to like look at their whole roster. I'm just gonna go here to roster instead of like looking at their whole defense. So they do have Buda Baker, T.J. Watt, Levante. So they put a lot of their draft picks into defense. I don't think they're gonna win anything though. Okay, so starting off, Mounties have Chase, Von Miller, Armstead, Quinton. Let's see what else they have. We got Kyler and Tyrod, so they got some mobile QBs. Damian Pierce and Zach Moss, so they can pound the rock or go with some speed. With actually they don't have much speed at all. They're better off with just Pierce. Jamar Chase, Devontae Parker, Chase Claypool. So after Chase, it gets a little rough. Laporta looks good in real life. Armstead, Quinton. Let's see their D real quick. Karloftis, Von Miller, Reeder. This dude is crazy on the Chargers. He's been popping off. We got. He deserves a stat upgrade because he's better than they're giving him credit for. Okay, so we're gonna do this more often. So the Nighthawks have Pat Surtain, ball hawking. Josh Jacobs, Tyron Smith, and Gino at the helm with Fournette. The Orbits have Bosa, Mick Bosa, Quinnen Williams, some good O-line and D-line people. So Carr with Brees Hall. Their offense is not that great, but they do have Nick Bosa. Pioneers have Marlon Humphrey, Saquon, Amari Cooper, and some other good players. Let's see their offense. Justin Fields, Saquon, Amari, Zay Jones, and likely is a good tight end. He just hasn't had enough time to prove himself. Okay, that's not bad. Their defense might be sus. Let's check if that's underrated. Marcus May's not bad. Keanu Neal's not bad. Marcus Williams is good. Aside from when he choked for the Minneapolis Miracle, we got Marlon Humphrey and some other cool players. Okay, their defense isn't horrible. Could be worse. Could be worse. The Redwoods. Moving on to the Redwoods. This team used to be the Raiders, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I turned them into the Redwoods. Zach Martin, Lane Johnson. So they put a lot into their O-line. They got AJ Brown, Brian Robinson, recovering from the gunshot wounds. Bryce Young, good youngsters at running back and QB. So they got some height. Peoples Jones, Lazard, Callaway. They got some tall wide receivers. Cole Kmet, not bad at all. Oh, they got Joey Bosa. They're not bad at defense. Their safeties are sus though. Riverhogs. Kenny Pickett with Hendon Hooker. Kareem Hunt with Tyler. Hollywood Brown, Quentin Johnson, Slayton. Have a good day, babe. Aaron Donald. Aaron Johnson. Fred Warner with Aaron Donald and Matt Milano. That's a pretty crazy defense. And Delpit has been playing really good in real life. Lamar is on the Sentinels with Teddy behind him. And Mason, the helmet boy, Rudolph. Okay, so we got Lamar with ATN and Zeke. Okay, not bad. Lamar with Zay. He still ended up with Zay. Crazy. And Jameson Williams. Guys, he's been like suspended and injured. Jameson Williams is gonna surprise a lot of people who gave up on him. I think he's gonna be a good player. He just needs more time to prove himself. Their defense doesn't look bad. Kendricks. They got both Fullers. That's funny, bro. Okay, yeah, this team is another contender. That's another contender. We got Aaron Rodgers with Tannehill. They need him. Aaron Rodgers might get injured. One game in. We got Eckler. He got traded from the Chargers. Dobbins and Eckler together. That's crazy. CeeDee Lamb. Wait, CeeDee Lamb with Aaron Rodgers? Wow. Cade Otton with Mo Alley Cox. Romeo Dobbs is back with Aaron Rodgers. And Tank Dell. Dude, this team's pretty legit. Let me know, guys, for the future episodes. Do you want me to continue like looking at the stats of the players and like doing a deep dive on who's on what teams? Or do you want me to just like strictly show more gameplay? Because I feel like I've been in these screens a little too long, but I also feel like if you guys can always come back to this first episode if you decide like to check out a team and be like, what's the best team that I want to choose for this franchise as my favorite. And I feel like this episode will be helpful for that. So they got Cooper, Simmons. Dude, oh my god. Their fucking secondary with Cooper Kupp, of course. And, dude, this seems pretty wild. Wait, Jeremy Chin is a cornerback now? What the fuck? Is that real? Have I been sleeping? Okay, so Anthony Richardson's gonna take this position from Andy Dalton. So I want to keep an eye on the Snowhawks to see if Anthony Richardson takes this spot. We got Kenneth Walker from the Seahawks on their team. Kupp, Rondell Moore, not a bad wide receiving crew. Everett's been looking crazy on the Chargers. Like he's been running so hard, he's been so hard to take down. I like Will McDonald a lot. I think he's gonna win this position eventually. They got speed at linebacker. Not bad cornerbacks, not bad and crazy safeties. I wouldn't say they're championship level because of their quarterback play, unless Anthony Richardson takes over early and pops off. But this is a solid team. The Steamers have Scary Terry, Hayward, Jonathan Allen, and Chavon Diggs. So they put a lot into their defense. offense. Let's see what their offense is. Cousins, Singletary, and Scary Terry with Kadarius Toney. Interesting. Steamers are looking pretty good, guys. Myles Garrett, Chris Jones. Oh my God, they're going to be wreaking havoc with Demario Davis, who's like super reliable at middle linebacker, and Minka. Dude, this team's defense is fucking stacked. And this is the team I told you guys. There's only 31 teams for expansion. So unfortunately, the 32nd team I wasn't able to change. I'm sorry if this ruins the immersion for you. But of course, the team that fucking I couldn't change is insanely stacked. So we got Daniel Jones with Jahmyr Gibbs. He needs a good running back because he sucks. We got Odell, Thielen, Shepard, Watkins. We got so Thielen and Watkins are a little older. They had their time in the league where they were like paid a lot of attention to. Sterling Shepard's held it down for the Giants. All three of these are experienced people who are losing their athleticism. But they do have the young Jalen Tolbert. Is it Jalen? Yeah, Jalen Tolbert. And Odell's also going to be losing his athleticism in the near future. So they're going to need to draft wide receivers shortly. But they're not bad for now. We got Noah Fant, Huff, Myles Garrett. Wait, who's behind him? Sam Williams. I don't even know who that is. Is Sam Williams good, guys? Those of you in the chat who know. Travis Gibson. JC. So they have speed at cornerback. Mika with JT Woods. So they not only do they have pretty good safeties, but they also have good depth at safety. So the Texans are looking crazy. Mahomes is on the Thunderbirds, followed by Bailey Zappi behind him, with Ramondre Stevenson, Samaj Pirine, and Snoop Connor. His wide receivers are he got JJ again. I mean Juju. He got Juju. Then the rest of his cornerbacks are kind of journeyman and mid tier. So it looks like he's got really good linemen, but it looks like he doesn't have that many tools to utilize. So Mahomes is gonna have to pull off magic because they didn't give him very good wide receivers. But you know how Mahomes is. That with Fletcher Cox and Daniil Hunter. His defense isn't that bad. I personally don't think this is a championship level team. But then again, with Mahomes at the helm, you never fucking know. We got Desmond Ridder fighting Zach Wilson for the starter with Dorian. Dude, for all we know, Dorian can win this role. But I think Desmond's gonna keep it, but Zach has a chance to overtake him. Kamara's gonna have to hold it down because his quarterbacks are ass. Metcalf is, of course, a Metcalf stuck without an insane quarterback again. Not horrible wide receivers, but not great. Not a lot of speed there, aside from DK. But their defense is pretty fucking wild. Holy shit. Yeah, this is not a bad team. But the quarterback play is going to be horrible. Over here on the Voyagers, we got Justin Herbert leading the fantastic voyage. Justin Herbert's my favorite football player in the league right now. I've got a couple other people who I really like. I'm a Chargers fan, so obviously I'm biased. But yeah, Justin Herbert is amazing. He still has Easton Stick behind him, just like on the Chargers. That's hilarious. Then he's got Nick Chubb and Connor. Let's see what kind of wide receivers Herbert has. T. Higgins, Michael Thomas, Allen. These two are legit wide receivers who are getting a little older. But with Herbert, that's going to be crazy. And T. Higgins. Interesting. None of them have a lot of speed, but they're all big-bodied, big body boys. And Justin Ross. If you guys know his story, he should have been a high round draft pick, but he had like heart conditions or some shit. He's doing pretty good on the Chiefs. I root for the underdogs and the long shots. We have Dalton with Taysom Hill. Interesting. So the Voyagers is one of my favorite teams in the league. Wait, I saw they got somebody else. Oh, their defense is rough. Their defense is rough. The cornerback play. Yeah, their defense is pretty rough though. I don't know. Herbert's gonna have to carry. And finally, the final team, Josh Allen with the Wizards. Josh Allen on the Wizards. With Dalvin Cook. Josh Allen with Dalvin Cook. Throwing to Keenan. Whoo, and D-Hop. This is a crazy team already. And they got Ertz and Darnell Washington. 6'7", 264 pounds. That's a big boy right there. Their defense. Wait, what? Their defense isn't that great, but it's not bad either. Okay, so that's the teams, guys. Who is your favorite team? Let us know. We can do this. We can do the whole NFL. Do a quick look at the QBs, what team they're on. And we're gonna simulate to the beginning of the season. And the season has begun. So what we're gonna need to do is I don't know how I want the settings yet. I have them at 12-minute quarters on advanced whatever. So we'll see how high the scoring is, and we might lower it. But I want it to be, I want it to be around where the teams make 21, 28 to 30 points a game. 30 not too often, more like in real life. So we'll see how this works out. Wait, what the fuck? I thought I simulated to the regular season. It only simulated one game. So I'm gonna have to go to the menu to switch coaches to make sure all the games get played for this first week. But for now, just for we're still learning, guys, so bear with us. Just for the sake of immersion, rather than having the Texans play their first game, we're gonna go with some other teams first. So week 1, game 1, it's gonna be the Salt Lake City Lumberjacks versus the Oakland Voyagers. And we're gonna do play season game. Is there a way for me to... Oh, I think what I have to do is start it. Then...
It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lumberjacks and the Voyagers, and it's coming up next.
Stafford versus Herbert. It's funny, Herbert still ended up with Chargers colors.
Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL
Sweat, pain. The Lumberjacks looking wild. I should have put the Lumberjacks in Portland, not Salt Lake City. Herbert with McDuffie.
Taking on the Voyagers of Oakland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it.
So the Lumberjacks used to be the 49ers, and the Voyagers used to be the Steelers, and they kept the coaches the same. Herbert hyping up the team.
Is a range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1.
So if I'm not mistaken, if you go to custom options, and you go to slow, you could watch the game. Now we're gonna watch the whole game.
Season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports.
Oh shit! I think I need to turn off my controller though.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the brightest young stars in the NFL, a fourth-year pro out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it certainly hasn't taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's
This is my
best
first time
and
doing
most
simulating.
entertaining passers.
So,
Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, they'll burn you.
I think I'm gonna have to exit this real quick, guys. Take my controller off, so it's not making me play. How do I take myself out of the game? Maybe it doesn't make me control it. Maybe I'm tripping. We'll see in a second if Herbert passes on his own, or if I just stand there like an idiot.
And again, it's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 14. Absolutely.
Let's see if the Lumberjacks can stop Herbert. Voyagers versus Salt Lake. So what we're probably gonna do, guys, is cut this for part 1 in the live and then restart it for part 2 after this game. Herbert to T. Higgins. Here's the first test on 3rd and inches. Herbert with the handoff, and they got the first. I did turn on injuries. Oh, we need to go. Wait, we're gonna back out of here. We need to go into the sliders real quick. After the game, we need to go into the sliders, and we need to turn up the speed difference, so like the slower players are actually slower. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then I think I'm gonna turn up injuries as well.
They run again on first down, Chubb.
So when somebody does a heavy fucking hit, it'll make it more interesting, and then it'll make the teams that have more depth. We'll find a good sweet spot where there's not too many injuries. I think I'm gonna turn it up to like 25. Injuries up to 5. Let me know in the chat what you guys think we should do injuries wise. Herbert and Chubb are like looking crazy together. Is that Higgins down at the bottom?
They go up the middle with Chubb.
Yeah, they're pounding the rock right now.
Second and 8 coming up.
He's had success on this drive.
They're coming out in
They bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let
a
him
running
take it pretty much
formation.
all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibility.
Play action. Deep. Interception.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Okay, let's see what happens. Herbert's first deep pass is picked off. Now Salt Lake has the ball.
That even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod
Mike
of
Thomas
respect across the field for that one.
did not get the catch.
He'll be back the very next series.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit.
Herbert looked angry, bro. Stafford, his decision making is aggressive.
Passers in league history, and a former Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford.
I forgot who he has at wideout. Do you guys remember? It was someone crazy. It was Reek. They got Tyreek at the bottom, at the top of the screen. I mean, they got the cheetah.
He's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. But now he appears to be in some pain. Boy, fingers crossed here.
Oh, who got injured? Swift got injured.
Well,
they lost their lead running back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Who do they have behind DeAndre? We'll see soon.
Now Stafford.
Tyreek gets upended
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
with the slant play.
Noting he's now 1 catch away.
Coming out in a running formation.
599 in his career.
And it's going to get the first. Who is that? Chuba Hubbard. That's a good tandem. They got DeAndre and Chuba. Micah Hyde with the stop. Okay, now they're in the middle of the field.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here.
Uh-oh, blitz. Not a blitz, but penetration. Nice little dot to Van Jefferson.
Getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
Hubbard running it straight down the pipe. Well, it was a little outside. It wasn't straight down the pipe. He ran right through the middle of the trenches, though. Play action, deep pass, interception. I'm just kidding, but that's what happened last time. Look. Oh, ooh, Stafford's over here like, bitch, I told you to run in. You ran out. Don't act like you didn't throw it 10 yards out of bounds, bro. Reek? No, that wasn't Reek. Ooh. Van Jefferson almost got bodied. 3rd and 8. They got it. This is might be a screen. To the left. Nope. And they got the first. No! Okay, they did first. That was close.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards.
Trent McDuffie and Tyreek are over here scuffling.
They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field.
I think they should run it, but they come out in a passing formation. They got the trips on the left. Why did they shuffle it to the side?
Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out, you've won the mental battle early in the game.
That was horrible.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Van Jefferson's getting more passes than Tyreek is. Reek might be open right here. They are not lined up good on Tyreek.
Throwing again at Stafford.
Pick!
Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with the pick. That was a horrible throw.
Not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the
Herbert
option to fair catch
sketching out. He was smart to throw that away.
You like that?
I don't
He got
like
happy
it at
feet
all.
in there.
I don't like it in college. I don't like it
Hey,
in the
coming out in
NFL.
shotgun.
I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against
Ooh.
that.
What about, this is the other one. Guys,
They are in trouble right
We've
now.
already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios.
Can Herbert get a deep
Yeah,
pass?
and you know something? When you see those guys make
Lots
that
of
move,
penetration.
I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these
Uh-oh.
guys. I love
Herbert.
it. I just
What?
think he didn't go far enough.
What was that?
Double zero, like Jim
Nobody was
Harbaugh
even
used to
near
wear,
him.
Or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
So they bring out their punter. And no room for error here as
I thought he was gonna throw a bomb. They only punted it to the 50-45-ish. And Tyreek is the kick returner, just like when he was young.
Excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
This is a defensive battle right now. It looks like a running play to the right. Could be wrong. To the left. And it was snuffed out by Chris Barnes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, shit. The screen pass did not work. Ran the blitz on them during the screen play. Samson Ibukam.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all your
Body,
going
bro.
backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Whoever that guy is happy. Looked like a tight end or something.
Here's
Stafford. And they're gonna have to punt it. Maybe a field goal? Are they in field goal range? That's a punt. That's a punt. Are they gonna pin them deep, or is it gonna be at the 25? They are going to pin them pretty deep. Is Herbert going to choke 3 downs in a row again? Or are they going to get a drive going before the end of the first quarter?
We're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0.
I think they should go back to the run game right here.
But you know how they talk about music
and then see how they do. And then I'd say run it one more time, see if they get the first. Then somewhere in the next couple plays, throw in a play action, maybe a screen. And another run. No, play action, early play action. Herbert, deep, wide open. To T. Higgins. So far, T. Higgins is the receiving leader in the NFL. So far, we're only 1 game in, so that's not that hard.
I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success.
That was clean. Woo. Herbert's got a cannon, bro.
Extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Oh! Chubb!
He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Chubb's out here beasting, guys.
Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Herbert. Connecting on the out route here.
Okay.
He'll be hit down at the 33.
Got some yards back. I didn't even see what pushed them so far back. Was it a sack or was it a penalty? I was posting my.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They do it. Oh shit! They didn't get the first. Are they gonna kick it or are they gonna go for it? I think they're gonna kick it. Fuck! I wish Allen Robinson would have got that first. They're going for it. Are they gonna regret this?
They snap it to Herbert.
Yes, they are. They should have taken the 3. That's not Herbert's fault.
And as a result, possession switches hands. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that.
Uh-oh, what is happening?
Locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey,
Stafford has good decision making. Ooh, Reek. He could have got some good yardage, but he ran backwards like 3 yards, 4 yards.
From the 25, here's
Hey, 2nd and 6. So far, I feel like game calling wise, the Salt Lake has been better.
Down the right sideline, fighting his way through contact. And he will work.
And right as I say that, that happens. Who is that? T. Johnson.
50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form.
Am I tripping, guys?
And look at that. I'd say somebody's
Who's
already
T.
in
Johnson?
mid-season form here in game number 1.
Ty?
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries
Ty
in the
Johnson?
preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to
Am I going to feel
Stafford.
stupid? Who's T. Johnson?
He'll drop that down to Hubbard. This will be a short gain of 3.
Once I find out.
Down at the 22. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Stafford.
Stafford with the
He'll dump this one off
check
to
down.
Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They really aren't running it that much. Oh, that would have been a touchdown. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to? I think it's going to be a field goal, the first field goal of the game.
Panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And his kick is indeed good, and it's 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter. So that kick gives them their first points of the
Wait,
game.
why the fuck does it say NHL 19?
But hopefully for them, that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 40.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to shorten the quarters quite a lot because it's been a while. We're only in the 2nd quarter, but this is just a trial to see how the season is. We'll see how many seasons we do.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Pretty fun though, having a good time.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
Chubb with the first down.
At the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
So like,
It's a first down.
the Voyagers have been having really good drives, and then just doing turnovers and dumb shit.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
And then Salt Lake has been having kind of shitty drives, but with intermittent big plays. Let's see how the game pops up.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
But then again, that's the second big play by Herbert. And this time it was to Robinson. I personally think so far in this game, Voyagers have looked better.
That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On the rock.
A
Run that
chance
shit.
for their first points of the season here.
This is a run to the right, or straight up the gut.
Chubb.
Uh-oh.
Take this down
I thought Chubb was going to break that off.
He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again.
And they stopped him. That was kind of weird.
He'll get a yard down to about the 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and
This
goal.
is another handoff. It could be a good play. Oh, Herbert. 2. Taysom Hill. Quarterback to quarterback. I'm just kidding. He's tight end. But he has played quarterback. We all know that.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy.
Herbert
running
looking
his routes, 'cause it
clean
doesn't
on that
matter
drive.
Who they cover him with. If it's another big
Let's
guy,
see if
he
Stafford
uses
can
bulk
respond.
against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Tristan Vizcaino for the extra point.
And the field goal is
And he's
good.
1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
I think we're going to put it on like 7-minute quarters. Maybe 8. Have it on 12-minute quarters. It's a little too long. I tried to make it like more like realistic. Instead of 15, I did 12. But I want my episodes to be like half an hour. So this is, and I did the whole thing where I showed the rosters. We're already approaching like 67 minutes of being live. So it's not bad to have a long first introduction to the season, but I'd say our episodes are probably going to be around 30 minutes each. Maybe squeeze in 2 games if we can, maybe 3, depending on because if they run the ball, the game's going to go by way faster.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And we're going to do 1 week at a time and do all the games of the season.
Underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
Maybe towards the end of the season, when we get close to playoff contention, we might simulate like the games that are for the teams that have no chance in the playoffs or something. Unless you guys want to see us play every single game. Like the toilet bowl games, if you guys don't want those, we don't have to do them. Feel free to give us feedback. I try to provide some like funny, realistic commentary rather than being like an uptight ESPN douchebag. Oh! The pit. Rather than being ESPN douchebags, I try to provide some like basketball-based troll comedy with my announcing, and that was like a realistic play, bro. Madden is getting better. Madden is getting better. It still needs a lot of work. The presentation needs to be better. They need to take some cues from like NCAA 14, 2K5, Madden 08 for the drafting, for the scouting. I miss the old scouting where it was like, this player has an arm like a cannon, or it'll say like something like, this player is unbelievable. Like the scouting reports in Madden 08 were really dope. Herbert just got bodied by Kyle Van Noy, his teammate. As long as he's not
Second
injured,
down
we're
will take
Gucci.
us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 20.
They shouldn't run it here. They're going to though. This is something Madden needs to change. That is bad AI.
And he'll get up to the 43.
I know they're just trying to run the clock.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ooh, is it? Oh, he. Okay, that could have been dangerous. It is Tyreek, but he didn't call fair catch. I thought there was gonna be a heavy hit. Madden needs to strengthen the hit stick. The hit stick is weak right now. The low hit stick, the chop, take out the knees hit stick is strong, but the upward hit stick is fucking garbage right now. If any of you guys want to chop it up and chat with us while we're playing this, feel free to join the Discord.
Same connection, Dulcich once again.
We could talk while we're watching this.
Midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Stafford here.
Pick! Oh my god, Voyagers are popping off right now. That's a pick six. Unless the referee tackles him. Rock Yasin with the pick. Rock out with your Yasin out. What is happening? Why is that guy doing... Why was that guy doing like spinning? Did you see it? That was weird as fuck, bro. He's just like spinning in circles. Bro, that pick was fire. Look at the guy on the left, Gregory. He was, oh, it didn't show it. But he was like spinning in circles for no reason. That's the funniest part of this highlight so far.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
I was thinking about doing like a franchise where I play in this camera view, which would be hard and weird. I feel like the passing would be okay, but I feel like the running would be weird as fuck.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Big Duffy is playing lights out right now.
Stafford now to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
They're choking. They're just like choking. Rock Yasin with another big play right after getting the pick. They might run it right here. Yeah, they're fucking sputtering, bro. Their coach is like, what am I doing? Sorry, Lumberjacks fans. You guys are shitting the bed right now.
One final go for this offense here in this first half.
Herbert, 30 seconds on the clock. Can he at least get them into field goal position?
They'll certainly have the green light here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Don't get sacked. Why? Just fucking throw it out. Actually, you guys could just let it run out. Yeah.
First half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan.
Let's check out the halftime report. The halftime report's going to be weird since this is the first game of the season. It's not going to be able to talk about other things happening around the season.
Thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
Wow, this is cringe. It's going to take us around the NFL, the games that haven't been played yet. So it's going to be the Bulls versus the Aviators. They haven't played yet. None of the teams have. It's game one. This is something they should have fixed. We're going to have what used to be the Ravens versus the Texans. Nighthawks versus Texans. I think the Texans are going to win that game.
Strong quarterback play. We got that in the first half from Justin Herbert. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Yeah, their halftime report is garbage. Go look at the halftime report for NBA 2K5. Literally forever ago.
But not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football.
Stafford with 3 interceptions. One was not his fault. It was like a bobble off the knee. But the other 2 were his fault. And DeAndre Swift is back in the game, guys. Pratt just laid the wood on DeAndre Swift. So they did get Swift back. Van Jefferson with another pass. So it looks like his go-to guy is Van Jefferson, not Tyreek. They're going to run it. Oh, play action. Nobody was guarding Tyreek. How do you let that happen? They were running zone defense. I feel like man coverage is way better this year in Madden.
It is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Zone is pretty nasty though. But zone coverage, there's a lot of dumb shit that your coverage does if you're playing defense.
Action. Stafford.
Is that Gallup's first catch?
That's now a pair of explosive plays
in
succession, both north of 20 yards.
It looks like the coach talked some sense into them. They look a lot more fundamentally sound.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
But yeah, I'll be in my Discord channel, in the voice channel. It's gonna be under gaming comms in the Discord.
Inside the 10 to the 9. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now it's Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by a Carol Witherspoon.
Another pick.
Where the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on
Herbert.
2nd and 10. Herbert.
Deep! Oh, that was
It's going to
dangerous.
sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down. And on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Stafford. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there.
Dulcich. There's been so many turnovers and picks and shit. We need to like turn down interceptions.
Stafford gonna give it to Swift. Yeah, boy, this
It's actually realistic because in Madden this year, when I first started playing, I was throwing so many fucking picks. You got to get used to the freeform passing.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious.
You have to play. You have to pass very carefully this year, which I like. It used to be like offense was impossible to stop. But sometimes some bullshit happens when you do like a good pass. Oh, that's a beautiful screen. The defense was not ready for that. Dude, that Pratt guy is popping off. He's everywhere. Number 57 is like their best linebacker so far. Pratt's everywhere, bro.
It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the
What is it? Jermaine Pratt? Is that his name? Greg Pratt? What's the G stand for? What team is he on now? I've seen him before. I just can't remember what team. It still is winnable. Still a lot of time on the clock. Let's see if Stafford can orchestrate this drive without shitting the bed. McDuffie with a good tackling. This actually makes me want to play some Madden. Like myself. This is fun as fuck though.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Oh shit.
The line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Barnes.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is
And are they punting it or are they going for it?
way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
It is a punt.
On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan.
Field goal. It's a field goal.
On the left
I didn't realize they were on the 35.
51-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. That kick, by the way, Charles,
McCourt with a 50-yard field goal. Not bad, not bad. That was freaky. And now it's on Herbert and company. Kick return? Kick return? God! Oh my god, that was crazy. Homie got injured.
35, they'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
DJ Wilson?
Shake it up. We always hate to see injuries.
One of the Wilsons.
Here in week 1.
There's a lot of Wilsons on there's a lot of cornerbacks named Wilson, so I'm guessing it's DJ Wilson.
Nick Chubb, and a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Good job, Chubb.
Now
Dude, Kirby Joseph has 4 tackles. Doing pretty good indeed. T. Higgins with the catch. Burning that clock. This is a run to the right, I believe.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you
Chubb, what are you doing, bro? You could have took that off.
and you can draft anyone out of your defensive front.
You gonna let Greg Newsome body you like that?
It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards
I haven't seen anybody's X Factor activate yet. I'm excited to see my first X Factor activation. Doing one of these. Dalton Schultz with the first. Driving down the field. Herbie. Nice. That was clutch, bro. He ran away a little bit, got himself some space. Threw a dot to Chubb. Run it. Don't throw a pick. Run it.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
And he throws the pick. I fucking cursed him. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up.
That's fake, though. Herbert never throws that many picks in a game.
Salt Lake City's offense.
I don't think he has a game with more than 1 pick. I might be wrong.
Remember, their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his team.
This is a passing play. Wait. Interesting. They got Reek in the slot.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
They're refusing to throw to Tyreek. Stafford is
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
not playing very well.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away.
And that was
Turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
that one
They had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped
linebacker Barnes. He's been playing pretty good. I still think on the Voyagers, Pratt has been their best linebacker, but that Barnes is giving him a run for his money. T. Higgins is calling for it. Nice.
Everyone goes through this because even the best in the
Chubb got stopped, but he still
just doesn't go right for you. An interception's the
got some yards after the tackle.
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That celebration happens too much.
For the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with
It's a low-scoring defensive battle.
3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third.
Let's see if Herbert can handle this third down
This will be third and
without
5.
throwing a pick.
Here's Herbert.
He can't. That gives life to the Lumberjacks.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be first and 10.
I'm kind of hungry. What am I going to eat?
Salt Lake City's offense back
Kind of want to make like a sandwich.
Charles, a very
Like an egg
uninspired
breakfast
effort. Last time
sandwich.
we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped.
Maybe some salad. I do have some spinach leaves. I might make a bomb salad.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
This possession means
Finally, they're using Tyreek.
focus on this drive
They have the momentum right now.
It's a one-possession game. Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with the field.
Momentum has.
Necessarily need a touchdown.
Actually, no. The momentum's actually. The momentum bar is in the Voyagers' favor, but it looks to me like the momentum is shifting.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Peter Skoronski is injured.
Run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here.
Pete Skronk.
We will take a short break. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Pete Skro.
Throwing is Stafford.
And Reek with a drop.
It's incomplete.
It looked like it was a low throw.
Get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
Uh-oh.
Well, now they're going to come out and
There's been a lot of injuries on the Lumberjack side. I haven't seen a single injury for the Voyagers.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
DeAndre straight to the fucking.
Touchdown.
Holy shit.
Swift, a 21-yard
They back.
touchdown
They're going to go for 2 for the tie.
Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a
Run to the
big
left.
2-point conversion.
Oh, it's a pass.
Stafford's gonna try and throw for it.
Nope.
And unable to
Still down by 2.
get the 2-point conversion here.
Reek got bodied.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And he'll get it up just past the 20.
Should have let it go out of bounds.
He'll go to work at the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just...
Let's see what they can do.
Any points this half, what gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws.
T. Higgins.
Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd down and 3.
Run that shit.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Nice play call. Nice play call.
That's Robinson.
And they keep the clock moving.
Pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw.
Run it to the right.
We'll call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
Chubb gets bottled up. Only got 3 yards.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards.
Run that clock down.
2nd down.
I think they should be using more play clock. Trips on the right.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
Oh my god.
His throw here is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
This is a little hard for me to
Don't go
compute
for
because
it.
watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Salt Lake's defense is better so far.
As he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50.
The Voyagers have been choking in the second half.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And now it's their chance to come back and get their first lead of the game.
Their defense accomplished.
No, they had a lead at the beginning. It was 3-0.
Erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different. As we
Stafford
1st and 10.
with the handoff.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the
DeAndre Swift gets rocked.
Work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room.
Up until that touchdown run, he was bottled up almost all game.
Because they had
This is going to be a pass to the left, I believe. To the right. And Pratt said, "Fuck no, you're not getting that first down." I think this is going to be another passing play, like a short pass. But he got it off to Gallup. That was a clutch first down. I'm surprised he held that. He got bodied by our boy Barnes.
Stafford on first down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they'll wind up getting this to
Puka Nakua. Stafford is still with his boy Nakua.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They're going to run it. I don't think they're going to get it though.
Swift going to try.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Swift is bodying fools. He got like 2 or 3 stiff arms off.
66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Alrighty. First down? Why do I have a feeling a pick is coming?
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of
run to the right.
Almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
DeAndre Swift is looking crazy right now.
A gain of 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time.
This is going to be a passing play. Oh, handoff.
In order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
They could just keep grinding the clock because all they need is a field goal.
Back to throw, Stafford.
It's all their fault. Pick! Yep, that might be game. That might be game. I said it like two plays ago. I was like, I got a feeling a pick is coming.
If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not
Barnes has taken over. Chris Barnes is the best linebacker so far. Early on, it was Pratt. But Chris Barnes just took the title of best linebacker on the Voyagers. Oh, that would have been crazy. Why are they passing? They need to wear the clock down. They should not be passing on first down. Now they're gonna run it because they know they should have wore the clock down. I think. Nope. Don't go out of bounds. What are you guys doing? This is horrible play calling. You have Chubb. If you guys run it right here, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Thank God. They gotta punt it.
Plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
That's a horrible drop.
Announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's gonna have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Yeah,
That's a good punt. That's a pretty good punt.
45 yards. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles.
This is it, guys. Money time. All they need is a field goal. Is Stafford going to throw his 5th interception? They need it. They can't run it now.
Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Stafford's throw there caught by Gallup. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Pass complete.
Okay, they got the first.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
Nakua, rookie, coming up clutch.
On first down, Stafford here.
Good play call.
And the result here, a pickup of
Running out of time though.
2 to go on 2nd down. They come up now on 2nd.
They don't even look like they're in a rush.
Stafford.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get sacked for sure. He almost got a. They almost got a roughing the passer right there. This might be a run to the right. They're almost in field goal range.
To not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Oh my God, that drop is. That drop, bro. They might regret that drop. It looks like the Voyagers are playing a lot of zone coverage.
Stafford now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's
Nakua?
He'll be hit down at
Was that Nakua? Yeah.
5 yards on the play.
Okay, they are in field goal range. They're, so even if they get stopped, they could get a field goal here and be up by 1. But they get a good playoff.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
As long as they don't get a turnover, they have this game in the bag.
Now it's Stafford. That's caught. Touchdown. Michael Gallup.
That was a beautiful drive.
15 yards out.
Can Herbie respawn?
Out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Well, partner, this
Voyagers need a touchdown.
But he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over
The one
yet,
time they don't
but you're
do
right. You
zone
picked a good time
coverage,
for that first touchdown pass.
they get
Exactly
burned.
right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold on.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. So that
Kick return?
time-consuming 10
Is it a kick return?
The return
That'd be
by Chris
wild.
Moore.
Nope.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 5, a minute 15 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Herbert.
Throwing dots early. No timeout? Interesting. Oh, they might have called a timeout. I might be tripping. And they run it.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 40.
Second timeout. They only got 1 timeout left.
Another timeout called.
Don't run it. Don't run it.
Second down. Here's Chubb again. As they stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now Herbert. He's going to drop this
I'm out.
down for Chubb. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
That's a horrible play call.
Here comes 2nd down.
Are they running it? Why is he under center in this formation?
Herbert. And he's just gonna
Okay, that was horrible play call.
here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Here now, 3rd down.
They should have been in this formation last play. It looks like they're blitzing a corner right here on the right. Nope.
Throwing, Herbert.
That's a touchdown. Oh my God! Wow. When it mattered. Go for 2. In case they get... Go for 2. This was worth watching. Allen Robinson. He didn't run out of bounds. Beautiful, bro. Wow, this is worth watching. This is worth a whole watch.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie.
This game should have been like 40 to 50 or something. But they had so many picks and fucked up drives.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the
Herbie.
you're making the other team chase you.
They got the 2. So even if they get in field goal range, it's only going to be a tie. Do not let them get a kick return. It is Tyreek. Oh, it's not Tyreek. Whoa! Oh shit! He juked some full. Yeah, that was a clean return. Stafford in. He tried to get them off that. With a deep bomb. Intercept. Oh my god. Stafford had 5 interceptions, guys. Herbert had 2 or 3. I think Herbert had 2. But they had a lot of turnovers on downs. And one, they went for it on 4th. A lot of punts, too. And they lost. Voyagers with the win.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week 1.
I think game ball goes to either Herbert or Herbert, Barnes, or Allen.
But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many
Look at the player stats real quick. Stafford threw for 360 with 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions. Herbert threw for 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Chubb only rushed for 93. Swift rushed for 81. Receiving,
meanwhile for Salt Lake City,
Allen Robinson. Yeah, I think he gets game ball. 5 receptions for 103 yards and a touchdown. Michael Gallup didn't do too bad. Tyreek Hill was underutilized. And then defensively, Simmons had 2 sacks. Sweat had 2 sacks. Their defense was balling. Greg Newsome had 2 picks. Trent McDuffie had a pick. And yeah, that was a good game. Oh, let's see if there's any forced fumbles. No forced fumbles that game. We'll look at tackles. Pratt and Barnes, yeah, the tackling looks like it was better on the side of the Voyagers, but that just could be because they were on defense more. Okay, guys, so the next game is going to be pretty soon. We're going to end the live and make part 2 immediately. And I'm going to try to shorten the quarters to like 6 or 7 minute quarters. And then we're going to try to squeeze in 2 games per per an episode. But yeah, thanks for rolling with us. We're going to upgrade all these. I am totally unbiased. I don't root for any particular team. But yeah, anyways, thanks for chilling with us, guys. We will be back shortly. I'm going to go back live as soon as we switch the settings. But we'll be right back. Thanks for chilling with us, guys. Peace.